Greetings, beloved Luther Seminary community. I just want to tell you about what's coming up in chapel this fall. We're going to spend 6 weeks abiding in Abide. Abide is our document that has been created by Luther faculty that shows the theological grounding in the communal spiritual practices of the values of accountability, belonging, inclusion, diversity, and equity. And on September 17th, in our RFS Wednesday chapel, I'm going to kick off the series by talking about abide in general and looking at John 15, where Jesus invited his disciples to abide in him, and he promises to abide in them. And then over the next 5 weeks, we're going to look at each of the values individually, starting with Dr. Jennifer Peets, who's going to show us how the value of accountability is grounded in the communal practice of confession. And then Dr. Matt Skinner is going to show us how the value of belonging overflows from our communal practice of baptism. And then Dr. Lois Malcolm is going to show us how the value of inclusion is rooted at the table in the shared practice of communion. And then Dr. Christopher Van Kaufman is going to help us celebrate diversity as we explore the shared practice of vocation. And then finally, Dr. Cody Sanders is going to show us how the value of equity is grounded in the shared practice of justice. I think it's going to be a wonderful 6 weeks. And if you are near campus, we invite you to drive in. Join us for worship at 11 a.m. every Wednesday. And if you're not near campus, we invite you to tune in on our YouTube channel and the live stream. And you can always find this in our chapel website. I'll have links to this in the description. And I also want to remind you that Wednesday is not the only opportunity to share communal practices around these themes. Every Monday at 11 a.m., we will have a text study on Zoom. And during these 6 weeks, we will look at the text and the value for that week. And you'll be able to have conversation around it. On Tuesdays at 11, we have a hybrid experience of contemplation. We join in person in the OCC Meditation Chapel upstairs in the Olson Campus Center, and also on Zoom, where we share in contemplative practice around the scripture and the theme for that week. And then on Thursdays, we have Lunch Church. Every Thursday, we offer a free community meal and a shared practice. And during these 6 weeks of the Abide series, we will be focusing in on each of these values during Lunch Church. So I think it's going to be a great way to kick off our fall season together here in the fall of 2025. And so, Luther Seminary, I invite you to join us as together we abide in Christ.